Does she love me? It's a question that can surface unexpectedly, even when things seem perfectly fine on the surface. It's a vulnerable question, one that many men hesitate to voice, even to themselves. It's a question that can echo in a man's mind, a persistent whisper that challenges the foundation of his relationship. It can arise from a place of insecurity, or simply from a deep-seated need for reassurance, even years into marriage. The comfort of familiarity can sometimes breed a sense of complacency, and that's when these doubts can creep in. It doesn't mean the love isn't there, it just means the need for validation remains. You might be sitting on the couch after a long day, the weight of the world still heavy on your shoulders, watching her move around the kitchen, the familiar sounds of pots and pans a comforting backdrop to your thoughts. And the thought just pops into your head, unbidden, unexpected, and perhaps a little unwelcome. It's a fleeting moment of vulnerability. It's not always about a big fight, no dramatic showdown or hurtful words exchanged. Sometimes it's just a quiet need for reassurance, a gentle reminder that you are loved, valued, and cherished. This question isn't weakness. It doesn't diminish your strength or masculinity. It's proof of how much your marriage matters to you. It shows that you care deeply about the bond you share and want to nurture it. Many men wonder about this, wrestling with the same doubts and uncertainties, especially in the everyday routine where signals can get lost. The hustle and bustle of daily life can overshadow the subtle expressions of love. We often crave clear confirmation of love, a direct and unambiguous expression of affection. But life's busyness can make those moments easy to miss. We get caught up in tasks and responsibilities, overlooking the small gestures that speak volumes. Her love might not be a grand gesture. Not every expression of love needs to be extravagant. It could be a cup of coffee, brewed just the way you like it, a small act of service that speaks volumes. A folded shirt, neatly placed in your drawer, a silent testament to her care and attention, or a simple question about your day, a genuine inquiry into your well-being, a sign that she's invested in your life. These small actions are the fabric of her affection. Woven together, they create a tapestry of love that's both strong and enduring. So let's look for the real evidence of love in your marriage right now. Take a moment to appreciate the subtle ways she shows you she cares. It's not about testing her, putting her love to the test, or demanding grand displays of affection. It's about opening your eyes to the love that's already there, recognizing and appreciating the love that surrounds you, often in the simplest of forms. The proof you're looking for has likely been in front of you all along. It's in the everyday moments, the quiet gestures, and the unspoken understanding that binds you together. The orange peel test took the internet by storm, becoming a viral sensation that sparked conversations about relationships and expectations. It's a simple concept with surprisingly deep implications. The test is straightforward. You casually ask your partner to peel an orange for you. It seems like a small request, almost insignificant on the surface, but the real test lies in what happens next. You carefully watch their reaction, paying close attention to their body language and attitude. Do they do it happily, with a smile and a willingness to help? Is there a sense of joy in their response? Or do they resist, showing reluctance or even outright refusal? Is there a sigh, an eye roll, or a verbal complaint? The underlying idea is that love is often shown in small acts of service, those everyday gestures that demonstrate care and consideration. It's about the willingness to go the extra mile, even in seemingly trivial ways. It's not just about grand gestures like expensive gifts or elaborate vacations. While those are appreciated, true love often resides in the consistent small acts of kindness. Peeling an orange in this context is a metaphor. It represents something much larger than just a piece of fruit. It's a symbol for all the little things we do for each other in a relationship. The small sacrifices, the thoughtful gestures, the everyday acts of love that build a strong foundation. It's about being willing to take on a minor inconvenience, to step outside of your own immediate needs and consider your partner's comfort and happiness. Ultimately, it's about prioritizing your partner's happiness and showing them that you care, even in the smallest of ways. For a husband, this concept is particularly powerful. It offers a fresh perspective on how to recognize and appreciate his wife's love. Her love isn't always in grand pronouncements or dramatic displays. It's often found in the small, everyday kindnesses that she extends without hesitation. The test isn't literally about the fruit itself. The orange is just a prop, a catalyst for observation. It's about noticing her response to your needs, her willingness to be there for you, and the subtle ways she shows she cares. Does she go out of her way, even in small ways, to make your life easier or bring you joy? Does she consistently make an effort, even in tiny ways, to care for you and show her love? The orange peel test is essentially a lens, a new way of looking at your relationship and appreciating the subtle nuances of love. It encourages you to see the orange peeling moments in your daily life, those small acts of service that often go unnoticed. It's crucial to remember that it's not about secretly judging her or keeping score. Instead, it's about becoming a more attuned and appreciative observer of her love and the ways she expresses it. Use it as a tool for understanding your partner's love language and strengthening your connection, not as a weapon to criticize or find fault. It's about fostering appreciation, not creating conflict. Train your eyes to see the countless ways, both big and small, she's already peeling the orange for you, showing her love through her actions every single day. The heart of the orange peel test is recognizing the small sacrifices your wife makes for you. Maybe she lets you pick the movie, keeps the house cooler for your comfort, or cooks your favorite meal. These aren't just chores, they're choices to prioritize your happiness. Her joy comes from your joy, even in the smallest ways. These sacrifices are easy to overlook because they're woven into daily life. When she gives you the last piece of cake, it's not just about dessert, it's about wanting you to have it. If she changes her plans to help you rest after a long week, that's love in action. Recognizing these moments means looking beyond the action to the intention. These tiny gifts of selflessness are constant proof of her love. When you start to see them, your perspective on your marriage changes. You'll realize you are deeply loved and prioritized. Many women express love through acts of service, a concept from the 5 love languages. If your wife's love language is service, her actions are her love letters. You might miss her message if you're only looking for words or touch. Does she keep your shirts clean, pack your lunch, or make your coffee? These aren't just chores, they're her way of caring. She's thinking ahead to your needs, making your life smoother. Even bigger tasks, handling bills, planning trips, are her way of lightening your load. To feel her love, learn to translate her language. Next time she does something for you, pause and see the love behind it. When she brings you water, she's saying, "I was thinking of you." See her actions through this lens and you'll discover a world of affection. You're being showered with love, you just need to recognize it. Love isn't always spoken, it's shown. Your wife may express affection through body language, attentiveness, and presence. When you talk, does she put down her phone and give you her full attention? That's love. Small touches, holding your hand, a hand on your back, leaning on your shoulder, are her way of saying, "I'm with you." These gestures are quiet reassurances of your bond. In tough times, her silent presence is powerful comfort. She may not have the right words, but she'll sit with you, sharing your burdens. Learning to read these signals means being present and observant. Notice how she looks at you, the small touches, the comfort of her presence. These are intentional, sometimes subconscious expressions of deep love. They are the silent proof you've been searching for. What feels like nagging is often your wife's way of protecting you. When she reminds you about vitamins or asks you to drive safely, it's not criticism, it's care. Her concern comes from a deep fear of losing you. She wants you healthy and safe because your well-being is her happiness. This protective instinct shows up when she defends you to others too. She's your biggest ally, always standing up for you. Try to hear her reminders as love, not annoyance. Her concern is a comfort, a sign you have a vigilant guardian. Her love is fierce, loyal, and always looking out for you. A wife's love is clear in how she invests in your shared life and future. Does she talk about we when dreaming about the future? That's love. She supports your ambitions, encourages your growth, and celebrates your wins. Her effort in creating a home goes beyond chores. It's about building a sanctuary and shared traditions. When she asks for your opinion or plans together, she's reinforcing your partnership. She's inviting you to invest alongside her. Recognize her consistent efforts to build your life together. She's not just in a relationship, she's building a life with you. Feeling secure in your wife's love is a cornerstone of a happy marriage. It's that deep-seated knowledge that you are valued, respected, and cherished. But security isn't a passive state. It requires active nurturing and a willingness to see the love that's already there. It starts with shifting your focus. Instead of looking for grand gestures or dramatic declarations, begin to notice the subtle ways your wife shows her love every single day. Become a love detective. Start looking for the clues. Actively look for clues, not just grand confessions. These clues are often hidden in the everyday moments, the small acts of service, and the unspoken gestures of care. For 1 week, Notice one small thing she does each day to make your life better. It could be anything from making your coffee in the morning to folding your laundry just the way you like it. Write them down. Keep a log of these small acts of love. You'll be surprised by the love you've missed. You'll start to see a pattern of care and consideration that you may have previously overlooked. Practice gratitude. Thank her for these acts, even with a simple thank you. Acknowledge her efforts, no matter how small they may seem. This shows her you see her efforts. It validates her love and lets her know that her actions are not going unnoticed, and reinforces your own awareness. It trains your mind to look for the positive and appreciate the love that surrounds you. Try to understand her intent, especially when something irritates you. Before reacting negatively, pause and consider her perspective. What sounds like nagging might be her way of caring. Often, what we perceive as criticism is simply an expression of concern or a desire to help. Assume positive intent, and your emotional reaction will shift. This simple shift in perspective can transform conflict into connection, from annoyance to affection. You'll find yourself responding with empathy and understanding instead of defensiveness. Put away the scorecard. Love isn't transactional. It's not about keeping score or expecting something in return for every act of kindness. Don't keep track of who does more. Focus on giving, freely and generously, without expecting anything in return. And appreciating love. Embrace the joy of giving and receiving love without conditions. Your goal is to open your heart to the love she's already giving. Recognize that love is not always expressed in the ways you expect, but it is always present in some form. This creates a positive cycle, making both of you feel more secure and cherished. By actively noticing and appreciating your wife's love, you create a virtuous cycle of love, gratitude, and connection that strengthens your bond and deepens your relationship. The orange peel test is a metaphor, but the real secret is what you do with that understanding. Recognizing her love is just the first step. Nurturing it is a lifelong journey. True confidence in her love comes from daily practice, not a single test. Now that you see her quiet acts of love, reflect that love back. Learn her love language. If it's acts of service, do things for her too. Communication is key. Talk about the ways you both give and receive love. Needing reassurance isn't weakness, it's investment in your relationship. These conversations build trust and intimacy. The question, does she love me, is answered by seeing her small sacrifices, acts of service, and shared dreams. By choosing to see, acknowledge, and return her love, you build a true partnership. That's how you create a marriage that's a safe harbor, quiet, powerful, and enduring. Share, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed watching this content.